somebody named Craig this afternoon.
183. All right, yeah, I appreciate it. The guy with a little bit of a Cajun accent there, he sounded a lot like a friend of mine. I just haven't really talked to him a whole lot on the air. Wasn't sure if it was him or not. I ran into him a couple times on 40, but just really wasn't, didn't really know what frequencies he hung around on, and heard the one guy talking and thought it might have been my friend Craig. Over. What was that?
My call is November 5.
Yep. You sound just like a friend of mine, man. I got his call wrote down somewhere. He had bumped into me a couple of times on 40, finally got an antenna up on 40 and just kind of scanning around and thought I might have got lucky.
CB radio friends, don't you? So that's what we call cannonball ethics. And I know you haven't got enough brains to understand that goddamn rat hole, but I think you do understand that you aren't on the CD band now. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Anyway, I'm going to tell you this. You're not on Channel 19 no more.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look and see if I can find it. But let me, I'm going to get out for a minute. I appreciate it, man. I was just curious to see if that was a buddy of mine I hadn't talked to in a while. I'm trying to think, man. It's K5. I'm going to have to look on my email and get his call. But y'all have a good evening. Wish y'all luck, and we'll talk with y'all maybe a little bit later. I'm over here in Pearl River, Louisiana, in the southeast corner. Name's Brandon. Y'all have a good evening. K5 IIA.
Yeah, Brandon, 7-3. Come back when you can. We're here about every day.
Okay, Brandon. All right, bud. Have you a good one. Good to hear you, man. Yeah, the only bad thing is I usually get on pretty late, so the band's usually stretched out pretty good, but I've been looking at a couple of those NVIS antennas, and it's a real simple antenna. I might try it out and see if it works. It's a 7-foot high dipole with a reflector under it and 2 reflectors 6 feet on each side of it, so I figure it won't take but a couple minutes to put it up, so I may try it out and see if it helps with close-in stations at night, and if it don't, if it don't work, I ain't gonna lose nothing, so might try it out. But y'all have a good evening, and we'll see you here in the chat a little bit. Kilo 5, India Alpha. And I appreciate it about my little girl, man. She's 13 now. It's an old picture, but it's just one of my favorites.
The equivalent of a high school education and learn how to speak English. That would be a good place for you to start, buddy. Not up here on 183 talking about Nevis antennas.
Yeah. This would be the band to try it out on, because, any other band, I'm really surprised at what kind of antennas will actually work. You can stick a dipole 15 foot up and talk all over the place, but I'd really be curious to see, one of those antennas compared to just a regular dipole up in the air when the band goes long on 40, see if it would help, keep some of the close-in guys in your receiver a little bit longer. So I'm gonna definitely try one out. It ain't like there's a whole lot of money involved, so it's not like you gotta get it real high in the air, so it'd definitely be easy to try out. Over.
You're the kind of person that SNC and ARRL brought in 2007 with no code. Yeah, absolutely people with no education whatsoever. Absolutely typical dripping CD. I would suggest, sir, that you do not put up any Nevis antennas. I would suggest you shut up or put up or get out of here and go away. got no antenna, no Davis antenna, my goodness gracious Lord. You don't know nothing about nothing. You just come up off the CD band when you could get that note code and that 35 easy questions that he memorized the answers to. Everybody knows what happened when they opened up the floodgates of amateur radio back in 2007. They killed it, what they did. Brought people in like this. Don't know their ass from a hole in the ground.
All right, bud, have you a real good one, man.
You don't know your ass from a hole in the ground.
I wish y'all luck with the gnats, man. I know how it is when you get some gnats flying around. It's definitely can be interesting, but I always took it as a compliment. You know, if you got a good strong signal out there, you'll always attract some mosquitoes and gnats.
Oh God,
y'all have a good one. K5 IIA clear.
Talk about people that can't even speak common English, when English is their only language. And you got this guy on the frequency right now. This is an uneducated asshole that the ARRL and the FCC invited into the amateur radio hobby back in 2007 when they dropped the code and made the test even easier than
they ramble on and on about the same thing. That's what gets me. I would have to make a recording.
You got right
duplicated a few times and just play it. I could not actually do that with my
all they got to do, like he's doing, sitting around running his mouth.
See it, man, but it takes all folks for sure. Y'all have a good one. K5 IIA.
Well, I'm just telling you, don't tell other people to move if you haven't got the ball, if you ain't got whatever it takes, the power, the antenna, whatever, to make somebody else move. I suggest you get out of the kitchen. Because you're in amateur radio now. It's not TV.
7-3, and don't let the bed bugs bite. They say 4 GAP.
All right, but they don't get too hot in the kitchen now. 73.
Yeah, well, the trouble is walk around these damn high heels in that apron, man. That's what's the trouble, but I got it. So yeah, KB 4 GAP. Channel 19 band, where you belong.
Either that or get yourself some guts and some signals so you don't have to tell people to move. You don't own 7183. You don't own it. You do not own this band. You do not own this frequency for your CB router. Come on here, and you can't even speak common English. You know, you're so uneducated that you wouldn't get a job as a dog, as what they call it, the dog warden. I don't know what you did for a living, but it couldn't have been anything. Very educationally requiring because you haven't got any education. Always had one job, huh? One hour you put the ground. It's bad luck, buddy. When it's come down, come down hard. Yeah. We understand you and your CB operation. Take them back to Channel 19 where there's more people that are just about like you up there. Make sure to get off the ham radio bands and go back to Channel 19 where you all came from. It's a good place to have Davis.